Imagine, if you will, a small, seemingly insignificant seed planted in the fertile soil of a vast garden. This seed, much like our dreams, holds within it the potential to grow into something magnificent, something far beyond its current state. It's easy to overlook this seed, to walk past it without a second glance, believing it too small, too inconsequential to matter. Yet, with the right care, the right conditions, and most importantly, the unwavering belief in its potential, this seed can grow into a towering tree, providing shade and beauty for all who seek its comfort. Okay? This story of the seed is not unlike the story of any individual with a dream tucked away in their heart. Now let's consider for a moment the nature of dreams. Dreams are the fabric of our imagination, woven from the threads of our deepest desires and aspirations. They are as essential to the human spirit as the air we breathe. Without dreams, our lives lack the direction and purpose that propel us forward, urging us to leap beyond the boundaries of what we perceive as possible. Dreams are the architects of innovation, the catalysts for change, and the guardians of our future. Okay? Yet in the pursuit of these dreams, we often find ourselves faced with skeptics. There are always those who will tell us that our dreams are too big, our aspirations too lofty. They urge us to be realistic, to accept the world as it is rather than daring to envision it as it could be. To this, I say, it is the very act of chasing our dreams that defines the essence of human ambition. It is what has propelled society forward, from the discovery of fire to the invention of the wheel, from the creation of the printing press to the exploration of space. Every monumental achievement began as a dream in the mind of someone who refused to accept the status quo, who believed in the possibility of the impossible. It is this belief, this refusal to capitulate to the limitations set by others, that drives personal growth. With each step we take toward our dreams, we embark on a journey of self-discovery. We learn not just about our capabilities, but about our resilience. We face challenges and obstacles, but rather than being deterred, we learn to navigate through them, to use them as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. So we stand here at the precipice of our future, gazing out at the horizon of possibilities. Let us remember the power of dreams. Power of dreams. They are the whispers of our heart, guiding us toward our destiny. They call to us, urging us to pursue them with relentless determination, to hold them close even when the world conspires to pull them away. Nurture our dreams with the same care and belief that we would give to that small entity buried in the soil, trusting in its potential to rise above the ground and reach toward the sky. In the end, it is not the achievement of our dreams that defines us, but the courage to pursue them, the strength to chase them with unwavering conviction, and the faith to believe that nothing is beyond our reach. Dreams are like seeds. Each one holds within it an immense potential, a promise of growth, and the possibility of something far greater than itself. Just as a seed requires soil, water and sunlight to grow, dreams need nurturing, effort, and the belief in their potential to flourish. The process of growth for both is remarkably similar. Slow, often imperceptible day-to-day changes that accumulate over time into transformation. Okay? This transformation is not just in the physical realm, but in the realm of the mind and spirit, for it is in the pursuit of dreams that we find our true selves. Now, it's often said in whispers of doubt and clouds of skepticism that dreams are frivolous, a luxury of the idle mind. Some say that to dream is to indulge in the fantasy of the unattainable, to chase after a mirage in the desert of reality. But let me tell you, this could not be further from the truth. To cast aside dreams as mere flights of fancy is to misunderstand their essence and their power. Dreams are not the opposite of reality. They are the birthplace of all human progress. Without dreams, there would be no aspiration, no ambition, and no forward motion in the vast ocean of existence. Consider for a moment the great achievements of our time and times before us. Each one began as a mere thought, a whisper in the mind of someone who dared to dream of something more, something better, something different. These were not the daydreams of those disconnected from reality, but the visions of those deeply rooted in the understanding of what could be. Dreams are not distractions. They are directions. They provide a compass on the open sea, guiding us toward our personal North Stars. Yet there exists a common misconception that dreams are inherently out of reach, that they exist only to tease us with glimpses of what we can never have. This notion is not only false, but dangerously limited. Danger, very danger. When we believe that our dreams are unattainable, we set up barriers in our minds that prevent us from even taking the first step. We confine ourselves to the familiar comfort of the known, afraid to venture into the vastness of what could be. But in doing so, we forget one of the most fundamental truths of life, that all great achievements were once considered impossible dreams. The vitality of dreams lies not only in their ability to inspire action, but in their capacity to imbue our lives with meaning and purpose. A life without dreams is like a ship without a sail, adrift on the sea, at the mercy of the currents and the winds. Dreams give us a reason to wake up in the morning, to push through the challenges, and to persevere through the storms. They are the fuel for our ambition, the light in the darkness guiding us forward. Dreams, therefore, are not just about what we wish to achieve. They are reflections of our deepest values, our highest aspirations, and our innermost desires. They are intimately connected to who we are and who we wish to become. In nurturing our dreams, we nurture ourselves, cultivating the strength, wisdom, and courage needed to grow and evolve. So let us not dismiss our dreams as mere fantasies. Let us embrace them as the seeds of potential they truly are. Okay? Let us water them with our efforts, nourish them with our belief in their possibility, and give them the light of our attention and focus. In doing so, we do more than just chase after distant possibilities. We embark on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth, finding along the way not just what we are searching for, but who we are meant to be. Remember that the path to realizing our dreams is rarely straight. It is a road filled with twists and turns, with highs and lows. But it is on this path that we find our resilience, our determination, and our strength. It is here, in the pursuit of our dreams, that we come alive, fully engaged with the essence of life itself. In the unfolding story of our lives, belief stands as the cornerstone, the very foundation upon which the edifice of our dreams is built. It is belief that lights the darkened path, belief that steadies the trembling heart, and belief that emboldens the spirit to pursue what lies beyond the horizon of our current reality. The significance of belief in oneself and one's dreams cannot be overstated. It is the fuel that powers the engine of ambition, the wind that fills the sails of endeavor, pushing us toward the shores of our most fervent hopes and aspirations. Allow me to share a parable, a simple story that illustrates the transformative power of belief. Imagine, if you will, a vast desert, endless and unforgiving, beneath a sky as wide and blue as eternity itself. Across this desert wanders a traveler, his steps uncertain, his destination unknown. In his heart he carries a dream, a vision of a verdant oasis, a haven of green amidst the sea of sand, a place of refuge of life, and of beauty. To many, this dream would seem but a mirage, a fanciful illusion conjured by the weary mind. But to the traveler, it is as real as the burning sand beneath his feet, for he believes with unwavering conviction that the oasis exists and that he will find it. Day after day, under the scorching sun, the traveler presses on, guided by his belief. Doubts assail him, fears whisper in his ear, and the desert mocks his resolve. Yet he does not falter. He knows that to find the oasis, he must first see it in his mind, believe in its existence with all his heart, and commit to the journey, no matter how arduous. And so he continues, step by step, driven by the power of his belief. In time, the sands shift, the horizon changes, and lo, before the traveler unfolds the oasis of his dreams, just as lush, as verdant, and as real as he had envisioned. It was belief, unwavering and resolute, that transformed his dream into reality, that carried him across the desert and led him to his haven. The simple tale echoes a profound truth. Belief has the power to transform dreams into reality. It is belief that propels us forward, that enables us to overcome the doubts and fears that inevitably arise on the journey toward our dreams. But belief alone, while indispensable, is not enough. It must be coupled with self-discipline, with commitment, and with a positive mindset. Self-discipline is the tool with which we carve our path, the steady hand that guides our steps. It is self-discipline that allows us to rise each morning and pursue our dreams, even when the warmth of the bed beckons us to stay, even when the world tells us to give up. Commitment is the promise we make to ourselves, the vow that no matter the obstacles, no matter the setbacks, we will continue on our path, steadfast and unwavering. And a positive mindset is our shield against the slings and arrows of doubt and negativity, the light that keeps the shadows at bay. Together, belief, self-discipline, commitment, and a positive mindset form the foundation upon which dreams are built and realized. They are the pillars that support the bridge from the realm of imagination to the land of reality. With these allies by our side, there is no dream too lofty, no aspiration too ambitious, no vision too grand. It is through the lens of belief that we see the world not as it is, but as it could be. It is belief that allows us to envision a future shaped by our deepest desires and highest. And it is belief, fortified by discipline, commitment, and positivity, that transforms that vision into reality. Hold fast to our beliefs, to the conviction that our dreams are not only possible, but within our grasp. Let us arm ourselves with self-discipline, pledge ourselves to unwavering commitment, and nurture a mindset that sees opportunity where others see obstacles, potential where others see limitations. The power of belief is the magic that turns the key, unlocking the door to a world of infinite possibilities, a world where dreams, no matter how daring, can and do come true. Let us step through that door with confidence, with courage, and with the sure knowledge that the path we forge with our beliefs will lead us to our heart's deepest desires and our spirit's highest flight. In the grand tapestry of our lives, each thread woven represents a step, a decision, a moment that has shaped us. It's a beautiful, intricate pattern of triumphs and trials, of peaks and valleys. Among these, the challenges and setbacks we encounter are not mere interruptions to our journey. They are, in fact, integral parts of the journey itself. They are the moments that test our resolve, that challenge our strength, and that refine our spirit. It is through overcoming these obstacles that our dreams are forged into reality, tempered by resilience and persistence. Consider for a moment the mightiest of trees in the forest. Where does its strength lie? Is it not in the very winds that seek to topple it? For it is the storm that drives the tree's roots deeper, creating a foundation strong enough to withstand the fiercest gales. Similarly, the challenges and setbacks we face in pursuit of our dreams are not there to deter us, but to strengthen us, to drive our roots deeper into our convictions, ensuring that when we do achieve our dreams, we are strong enough to hold them, to cherish them, and to build upon them. Yet, how do we shift our perspective? to see these obstacles not as barriers, but as opportunities for growth and learning. It begins with the understanding that every challenge carries within it the seed of an equivalent or greater benefit. It is a concept as old as time, yet as fresh as the morning dew, for within the heart of difficulty lies potential, the potential for insight, for innovation, for improvement. When we encounter a setback, we are to retreat is to return to the comfort of the familiar, the safety of the known. To rise, however, is to embrace the challenge, to engage with it, to learn from it, and to emerge from it not just unscathed, but enhanced. Embracing obstacles as opportunities requires resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, not with resignation, but with renewed vigor. Resilience is not a trait with which only a fortunate few are born. It is a quality that can be developed, nurtured, and strengthened over time. It grows each time we refuse to give up, each time we choose to stand up and move forward, regardless of how many times we may have been knocked down. Persistence, too, plays a critical role in overcoming obstacles. It is the steady hand that keeps us on course when the storms of doubt and fear rage around us. Persistence is the quiet determination that fuels our steps, even when the end seems nowhere in sight. It is the understanding that the path to achieving our dreams is a marathon, not a sprint, and that each step, no matter how small, brings us closer to our destination. Yet none of this, neither resilience nor persistence, would be possible without a clear focus on our ultimate goal. It is this focus that acts as our compass in the darkest of nights, as our beacon in the fiercest of storms. It reminds us of why we embarked on this journey in the first place, of the dreams that set our hearts aflame with passion and purpose. When we maintain our focus on our dreams, obstacles become not insurmountable barriers, but mere hurdles on the track, challenges to be met, engaged, and overcome. Achieving our dreams is as much about overcoming the obstacles that lie in our path as it is about the dreams themselves. For it is in facing these challenges that we discover our true potential, that we learn what we are truly capable of, and that we forge the character necessary to embrace our dreams fully when at last they are realized. Let us then approach each obstacle not with trepidation but with courage, not with doubt but with determination, not as victims of circumstance but as masters of our fate. Rise to meet each challenge with the knowledge that it is but a stepping stone on the path to our dreams, a testament to our resilience, our persistence, and our unwavering focus on the ultimate goal. For in the end, it is not merely the achievement of our dreams that defines us, but the journey we undertake to reach them, a journey marked by growth, learning, and the triumphant overcoming of obstacles. The pursuit of our dreams is far more than a mere chase after desires and aspirations. It is a profound journey of self-discovery. As we navigate the path toward realizing our dreams, we embark on a voyage that reveals the very essence of our being, uncovering our strengths, exposing our weaknesses, and ultimately unveiling our true potential. This journey, intricate and woven with the threads of our choices and actions, molds us not only into achievers of goals, but into the very individuals we are destined to become. Imagine setting sail into the unknown with nothing but the stars to guide you and the wind. At the outset, the sea is calm and the voyage seems straightforward, almost effortless. Yet, as you venture further from the safety of the shore, storms arise, waves crash, and the true test begins. It is in these moments of trial that you discover the strength of your resolve, the steadiness of your hand at the helm, and the depth of your courage in the face of adversity. Similarly, as we chase our dreams, we encounter our own storms and trials. Each challenge we face, each obstacle we overcome, serves as a mirror, reflecting our innermost selves back to us. The transformative power of chasing dreams lies not solely in the achievement of the goals themselves, but in the metamorphosis that occurs within us as we strive toward these aspirations. With every step taken in pursuit of our dreams, we peel back the layers of who we thought we were, revealing the core of our true selves. This process of discovery and revelation is not always easy. It demands vulnerability, a willingness to confront our deepest fears, and an openness to change. As we journey toward our dreams, we learn to recognize our weaknesses, not as insurmountable barriers, but as areas for growth and improvement. It is through acknowledging these weaknesses that we can begin to transform them, harnessing our newfound understanding to propel us forward. Moreover, it is in the pursuit of our dreams that our strengths rise to the surface, shining brightly as beacons of hope and pillars of support. These strengths, often lying dormant until called upon, become the tools with which we carve our path towards success. The pursuit of dreams also serves as a crucible within which our true potential is forged. Through the trials and triumphs of our journey, we come to realize that our potential is not a fixed entity, but a boundless expanse, limited only by the confines of our imagination and the breadth of our belief. As we push beyond the boundaries of our perceived limitations, we unlock levels of achievement and fulfillment previously thought unattainable. Yet perhaps the most profound aspect of this journey is the realization that achieving our dreams is not merely about the destination, but about the transformation that takes place within us along the way. The pursuit of our dreams shapes us into the person we are meant to be, imbued with wisdom gleaned from our experiences, strength drawn from our challenges, and spirit enlivened by the pursuit of our passion. It is a process of becoming, a continuous unfolding of our highest self. In this journey of self-discovery and transformation, we also learn the invaluable lessons of resilience, persistence, and the indomitable power of the human spirit. We learn that setbacks are not the end of the road, but opportunities for learning and growth. We discover that true success is not measured by the accumulation of wealth or accolades, but by the richness of our experiences and the depth of our character. As we chase our dreams, open hearts and minds, ready to discover the untapped wells of potential within us, let us view each step not merely as a movement closer to our goals, but as a vital part of our growth and evolution. And let us remember that in the pursuit of our dreams, we are not only seeking to achieve, but to become more than we ever imagined possible, to become the fullest expression of ourselves. Hold fast to the belief that our dreams are not just fleeting desires, but beacons guiding us toward our destiny. Let us pursue them with the knowledge that the path will be strewn with challenges, but also with the certainty that these challenges will lead us to discover our true potential, our strengths, and ultimately the essence of who we are meant to be. So, let us set forth on this journey with courage, determination, and an unwavering commitment to our dreams, for it is in their pursuit that we truly find ourselves. The soil in which we plant our dreams is as crucial as the seeds we sow. This soil is the environment we cultivate around us, comprised not only of the physical space, but also of the people, the information, and the ideas we choose to surround ourselves with. Just as the healthiest plants grow from the richest soil, so too do our dreams flourish in an environment saturated with positivity, support, and encouragement. Consider the influence of those with whom we spend our time. The people around us can act like sunlight and rain to our budding aspirations, or they can be like frost on new shoots, stunting growth before it truly begins. Surrounding ourselves with positive, uplifting individuals, those who believe in the beauty of their dreams and ours, can transform the landscape of our lives. These individuals serve as living reminders that what we seek is within reach, that the hurdles before us are not insurmountable, and that every step forward is a victory in its own right. In this nurturing environment, the role of mentors cannot be overstated. A mentor acts as a guide, a lantern in the darkness, illuminating the path that lies ahead. They provide wisdom, gleaned from their own journeys, offering insights that can help us navigate our way through the complexities of chasing our dreams. Their experiences, their triumphs, and their setbacks serve as valuable lessons, teaching us not only how to succeed, but how to persevere when faced with challenges. A mentor's belief in our potential can be a powerful force, propelling us forward when our spirits wane and our resolve falters. Books, too, play an indispensable role in cultivating the right environment for our dreams to thrive. Within their pages lie the thoughts, the philosophies, and the stories of those who have walked before us, those who have dared to dream and to do. Books are like seeds themselves, each one containing ideas that, when planted in the fertile soil of our minds, can grow into visions that stretch far beyond our initial imagining. They offer us new perspectives, challenge our preconceptions, and inspire us with tales of courage, resilience, and the indomitable human spirit. The supportive community acts as the trellis upon which our dreams can climb, reaching ever upward toward the light. A community of like-minded individuals provides not only a network of support, but a collective wellspring of knowledge, inspiration, and encouragement. In this community, we find not only camaraderie, but a shared vision of what is possible. Together, we can lift each other up, celebrating each triumph and offering solace in each setback. The journey toward our dreams, while personal, need not be solitary. In the company of others, we find strength in numbers, a chorus of voices urging us on, remind us that we are not alone in our quest. Let us be mindful of the environment we cultivate. Let us surround ourselves with positivity, seek out mentors who inspire us, immerse ourselves in the wisdom of books, and foster a supportive community. In doing so, we create the conditions under which our dreams can flourish, transforming the landscape of our lives into a verdant garden, abundant with possibility, growth, and fulfillment. In this environment nurtured by encouragement and sustained by belief, there is no limit to what we can achieve, no dream too grand to pursue, and no aspiration beyond our reach. Dreams form the melody that stirs the soul, inspiring us to reach for the stars. Yet, for all their beauty and inspiration, dreams alone cannot propel us to the heights we aspire to reach. It is action, purposeful, deliberate action, that transforms the ethereal into the tangible, turning the music of our dreams into the reality of our lives. The importance of taking actionable steps toward our dreams cannot be overstated, for it is through action that potential is realized and aspirations are achieved. As we stand at the crossroads of desire and accomplishment, it is crucial that we set clear, achievable goals, milestones that mark our journey towards success. These goals serve as beacons, guiding us through the fog of uncertainty and the darkness of doubt. They are the steps upon which we climb, one by one, toward the pinnacle of our dreams. Yet, setting these goals is but the first step. Pursuing them with relentless determination is where the true challenge lies. The journey toward our dreams begins not in some distant future moment, not when the conditions are perfect or the stars are aligned, but here and now, in this very moment. It begins with a decision to start where we are, to use what we have, and to do what we can. This simple yet profound principle is the key to unlocking the doors of possibility. For it reminds us that the power to move forward lies within us, in the choices we make and the actions we take each day. Starting where we are means accepting our current circumstances, not as limitations, but as the starting point of our journey. It means looking around us at the resources we have at hand and asking ourselves, how can I use these to take the first step? It requires a willingness to begin, even when the path ahead is unclear, trusting that clarity will come with movement. Using what we have is a testament to our resourcefulness and creativity. It is an acknowledgement that the tools we need to take the first steps toward our dreams are often already within our grasp. Whether it is a skill we possess, knowledge we have acquired, or relationships we have nurtured, these resources are the building blocks with which we can construct the foundation of our success. Doing what we can is an invitation to action, a call to put forth effort in pursuit of our dreams. It is a recognition that while we may not be able to do everything at once, we can always do something, however small it may seem. Each action we take, no matter how minor, is a step forward, a movement toward our ultimate goal. The philosophy of starting where we are, using what we have, and doing what we can. Let us set our goals with clarity and pursue them with passion, for it is in the act of doing that our dreams begin to take shape, molded by our efforts and brought to life by our determination. As we move forward, step by step, let us remember that the journey toward our dreams is not a sprint, but a marathon, one that requires persistence, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to action. With each step we take, let us celebrate our progress, for it is in the journey that we find our strength, discover our potential, and ultimately achieve our dreams. Weaving them into the fabric of our consciousness, let's pause and reflect on the essence of what we've explored together. We embarked on a journey, not just through the contours of dreams and the pursuit thereof, but through the very heart of human ambition and spirit. This journey, rich with lessons of belief, resilience, and action, isn't just about reaching a destination. It's about transforming through the very act of pursuit, about becoming the architects of our own destiny. Remember, at the core of our discourse lies the immutable truth that dreams are the seeds of our future. They are not idle fantasies, but the preludes to reality, waiting for the nurturing touch of belief, effort, and persistence. We've unveiled the profound significance of belief in oneself and one's dreams, recognizing it as the cornerstone upon which the edifice of achievement is built. Belief isn't just about confidence. It's the very lens through which we see the possibility, transforming the invisible into the visible, the impossible into the possible. Our conversation took us through the inevitable challenges and setbacks that dot the landscape of pursuit. Yet each obstacle lies an opportunity to grow, to learn, and it is through overcoming these hurdles that we discover our true mettle, realizing that resilience and persistence are not just virtues, but necessities on the path to fulfillment. We delved into the journey of self-discovery, acknowledging that the pursuit of dreams is as much about finding ourselves as it is about achieving our goals. This path reveals our strengths, illuminates our weaknesses, and uncovers the boundless potential that resides within us, waiting to be unleashed. The importance of cultivating the right environment, surrounding ourselves with positivity, mentorship, and a supportive community cannot be overstated. This ecosystem of encouragement and wisdom is the soil in which our dreams thrive, the nourishment that sustains our aspirations through the seasons of doubt and uncertainty. And finally, we recognize the paramount importance of taking action. Dreams, no matter how vivid or compelling, remain ethereal until we take that decisive step toward realization. It's in the doing that dreams take flight, transforming from thought to reality, from aspiration to achievement. As we stand at the precipice of tomorrow, let this be our clarion call, to never give up on our dreams, to embrace the journey with all its vicissitudes, and to march forward with unwavering determination. Let us take immediate steps, however small, toward the realization of our dreams, for in each step lies the potential for greatness. So, as we part ways, let us not say farewell, but rather pledge to meet again on the path of achievement. Let this moment be the catalyst that propels us forward, armed with the knowledge that within us lies the power to shape our destiny, to reach for the stars, and to achieve the extraordinary. Go forth with the courage to dream, the conviction to believe, and the determination to act. For in the grand tapestry of life, it is those who dare to dream and dare to do who leave the indelible marks of their passage. Let us be among those bold spirits, chasing our dreams with renewed vigor and determination, for in the pursuit of our dreams, we find our true selves, and in finding our true selves, we find the essence of life.